Question. P.S. 30% of tourists ride bicycles and have beverages. If 60% of the tourists riding bicycles do not have beverages, what percent of the total number of tourists are without bicycles? Solution. IV approach 3-2, 100 and percent. One of the IV approaches is to attach 100 to the related initial letter if we are dealing with percentages. P.S. Complementary 2x2. This type of table has sets that are complementary to each other. Local ratio. Axiom 1 in the IV approach. What fraction, what number, how many times, something, or symbol theta. Of is multiplication or symbol is multiply. Is equal to or symbol is equal to. Percent, symbol is percent or 1/100. We have to find what percent of the total number of tourists are without bicycles if 30% of tourists ride bicycles and have beverages, and 60% of the tourists riding bicycles do not have beverages. Now we use the IV approach as we are dealing with percentages here, so we will take the total number of tourists to be 100 times T, and T stands for the initial of tourists. This is also a typical complementary 2x2 question, so we create a table as shown below. In the columns, we have bicycles and no bicycles. In rows, we have beverages and no beverages. The total is 100 times T. Now 30% of tourists ride bicycles and have beverages. Then we get 30% of 100 times T equal to 30% times 100 times T equal to 30 times T. 60% of the tourists riding bicycles do not have beverages, which means 40% of the tourists riding bicycles have beverages, and we know this is equal to 30 times T. Tourists riding bicycles who have beverages are 30 times T, that equals to 40% of X times T. Tourists riding bicycles who do not have beverages is 60% of X times T. Tourists riding bicycles is X times T. The overall total is 100 times T. So we get 40 times 1/100 times X times T equal to 30 times T, or X equal to 75. So the total number of tourists without bicycles equal to 100 times T minus X times T, that equals to 100 times T minus 75 times T, which equals to 25 times T. Also, we use axiom 1 when we are converting statements to equations. Now we can convert the statement of what percent of the total number of tourists are without bicycles into the equation theta times 1/100 times 100 times T equal to 25 times T, or theta equal to 25%. So 25% of the total number of tourists is without bicycles. So A is the correct answer. This is an approximately 49 level question, so remember this carefully. The distinction of this question is that it requires using complementary 2x2, local ratio, and axiom 1. You can solve this with ease if you know how to use the IV approach. Don't worry, it may seem complicated, but with practice, you will master the process. Answer A.